You know by now that the first of the OASIS strategies I call the 4D, which is 4 directions. I'll now tell you about the one that's 3, but I won't tell you its name until I tell you how it got its name. A friend of mine who's a social worker in the middle school called me one day and said, "Millie, I've got kids that are having trouble with bullying and impulse control. Is there anything you can do to help us out?" I said, "I'll come in and try. Kids have stress, adults have stress, and we all need tools to deal with it." So I went in and asked the kids, what are the things that get you mad or upset? You feel like you want to hit somebody or cry or just say bad words? If you were 10 or 11, you can imagine what they said. It was a lot of, don't want to do my homework, I feel dumb in school, I don't have the right clothes, kids pick on me and call me names, people at home fight, I get blamed for something that my big brother did and I didn't do it. So I said, okay, I don't like it either when things happen to me. If somebody looks at me funny or I did something silly and feel bad about it. And here's one of the strategies that I use when I feel that way. You could do it with me, I told the kids. So I said, just put your hands on your belly and just blow out, just go blow out that stinky stuff. And you know that nature abhors a vacuum. So let fresh come in. Feel your belly fill up and blow out the stinky stuff again. And let fresh come in. And blow out the stinky stuff once more. And let the fresh come in. So I looked around the room and asked the kids, did anybody feel anything different? They didn't say anything, so I let it be. I went back in the next week and asked them, did anybody try any of the strategies that we used last week? And this kid in the back, Gary, raised his hand. Miss Greneau, I did it. I did the 3BC, the 3BC. And I said, great, Gary, what's the 3BC? Because I didn't remember saying anything about a 3BC. He said, you know, the 3-breath countdown. And I said, great. When did you use it, Gary? I was in gym class, and I hate gym class because nobody ever chooses me. And I was on the bench, and I was going like, oh, I was afraid I'd cry, and I remembered, and I just went, and you know what? I didn't cry, and somebody chose me. So I thought when I was walking home from school, I better teach this to my mom because she gets mad at me and my brother a lot. So she came home from work and I said, Mom, I learned something in school today I want to teach you. And she said, Gary, I'm too busy. I just got in. I'm fixing your supper. Don't bother me. He told this whole long story about how he finally got her to agree she'd give him 1 minute if he would do the dishes. So he said, I taught her the 3BC. And you know what she told me? She said, Gary, I do not have time to do a 3-breath countdown. So you know what I told her? Mom, if you can't do a 3BC, will you do a 1BC? So Gary was the name who gave this breathing out, the 3BC countdown. Adults use it, kids use it, I use it in traffic, I use it after a tough phone call, my friend uses it before she goes to the dentist. You can use the 3-breath countdown anytime. And if you don't have time for a 3BC, a 1BC can make a big difference. Give it a shot.